Oh, shut the fuck up. Hi, it's Nørgaard. So I'm wearing pretty natural makeup today because I am going to do a foundation review. So I want the focus to be on the skin and the foundation. And it's kind of funny that I chose to wear this veil then, because that kind of sort of attracts all the attention. But I don't know, I just felt like wearing it. I don't think I have ever worn it in a video, but if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen it before. I just feel like a little like bridesmaid with this on, but that's not the point of this video. The point of the video is I'm going to do a foundation review of this foundation, and I don't really normally do just individually product reviews, but I felt like doing something today that I don't normally do. So this is the foundation. It's from BornPrettyStore. It's called Danni Professional Mousse Foundation. So it comes in a little package like this, where you get all your information. So this does look rather small, but you do actually get 7 grams of product in here, which is pretty decent. So here it is. It kind of looks like the MAC paint pots. And in comparison, I have my e.l.f. Studio High Definition Mattifying Cream Foundation right here. So here you can kind of see the side-by-side comparison of the size. And 7 grams in this one, but actually only 9 grams in this one. A lot of this thing you see here is actually just packaging, so you actually get a decent amount even though it looks kind of small. I actually don't know if this is glass or plastic. I think it's probably just really sturdy plastic, but it feels really sturdy. It feels really you know, sturdy. It feels like it's not going to break. And yeah, it works. The cap screws on nice and tight and nice and easily, so I have no complaints about the packaging. And also, when you get cheaper makeup products, then often the packaging is what is less good about the product, because mostly they put more effort into the product itself. But this one, as you can see, it looks really nicely, and if I go like this, it doesn't rub off, which is great. So I like the packaging. So this says mousse foundation, but I wouldn't say that it is a mousse foundation. I would say it's somewhere between a mousse and a cream. It's a little more bouncy than a cream, but it's not what I would call a mousse either. So I think it's kind of in between a mousse and a cream foundation. The texture is very soft. So if you have ever tried the little Maybelline mousse foundation that also comes in kind of a pot like this, this is kind of the same thing, I think. I used to own the Maybelline one, and the thing that is the same for me with this one and with my Maybelline one is that it's very mattifying, and it does have a tendency to cling to any dry spots. So I don't know if you can see on camera, but I can see it in my magnifying mirror. I can see how it kind of clings to certain areas. So definitely if you have dry skin, then I wouldn't recommend this. But if you have oily skin, then this might be something to go for. So the finish of this foundation is definitely matte, which is what I personally prefer. Okay, so coverage wise, I would say it's pretty good. I am wearing just 1 thin coat in my T-zone and then 2 thin coats on my cheeks. And it's covering my acne scarring up pretty well. So I do want to get closer so you guys can see kind of the skin more up close, but I'm just sweating so much and I don't really want to put my sweaty face up into your face. So I'm just going to stay a little bit back here. You will see in the demo how the coverage is. wearing a little bit of powder and a little bit of blush, but that's all. I'm not wearing any concealer. So coverage wise, I would say it's about a medium buildable. And if you guys know me, you know that I love a matte finish and as most full coverage foundation as I can get. So something else I have noticed about this foundation is that it kind of has a smell to it, and not a pleasant smell. So if you are sensitive to smells, then you might want to pass this one up. But the smell does go away when you have applied your makeup. It's like not something, it's not like a smell that stays on your face. It's basically just, you can just smell it when you open the pot, and you can smell it when you apply your foundation, but after like 10 minutes the smell is completely gone. Okay, so something else I would really recommend if you try this foundation is that you use a primer underneath, because this foundation, as I said, it does have a tendency to cling to any dry spots, and it also does have a tendency to make your pores look more visible. So I use Benefit's The Professional Primer. With this underneath, it really does help, so I would recommend that. So other than that, it has a really nice touch. Of course, I have applied powder on top, but it doesn't feel heavy, you know. I can't feel that I'm wearing the foundation. So even though it is kind of a thicker foundation, you can totally sheer it out and just build it up in areas where you need it, and it won't feel, you know, super heavy on your face. And this foundation has like a normal lasting power for me. Normally, because I'm such an oily person, I always have to touch up my powder. So I have to touch up my powder maybe once or twice. Sometimes if I'm wearing like my makeup the whole day, then 3 times a day. I also do need to touch up my powder with this foundation, but that's nothing new. I do that with every single foundation I own and have ever tried. So yeah, I find that it lasts a decent amount of time. And definitely if you apply a powder on top, it lasts longer. And even though this is a matte finish foundation, it doesn't look really cakey if you apply a powder on top. Oh yeah, I also want to talk about the shade selection. On BornPrettyStore.com they only have 3 different shades, so that's obviously not a lot. And the one I got is in the color 001, which is the lightest one, and it matches my pale skin tone pretty good, except that it's very yellow toned. It has a very strong yellow undertone, and personally I have a mixture of pink and yellow undertones, but it's not too bad. I definitely don't think that I can't pull it off. I feel like, as you guys hopefully can see, that it blends pretty nicely with the rest of my skin. And let me just compare with my arms and hands. So I feel like it looks pretty natural. So as I said, they have 3 different shades. So if you are darker, or if you even just have, you know, a medium complexion, then this won't really fit you. And I only own this one color, so I can't talk about the 2 others. But from what I can see on the website, they're both, you know, light, and they also have that yellow undertone. So yeah, this would be good for somebody with fair to light skin with yellow undertones. So I think I've covered everything. Okay, so just to sum up this foundation, it would be good for somebody with a fair to light skin tone with yellow undertones, and somebody who wants a matte finish and quite good coverage, and also somebody who isn't really sensitive to smells, and somebody who either already uses a primer on a daily basis or is willing to start using a primer. So would I repurchase this? Possibly, because I do actually really like it, and it's at a really good price. So I could see myself repurchasing this. So I hope you guys like this video. Please tell me in the comments below what you think of these type of review videos. Oh yeah, something else I need to mention is that I did get this for free, but I didn't get it sent to review. Basically, when you do reviews, or if you upload pictures to BornPrettyStore, then you earn BornPrettyStore points. And that's what I have been doing, because I have done reviews for BornPrettyStore in the past. So with all those points that I had been saving up, I bought this. So technically I did get it for free, but I didn't, you know, send it to review. I review it because I want to. And you guys know that I love BornPrettyStore. It's just so freaking affordable, and they have free worldwide shipping, okay? And they ship off the items so quickly, and yeah, I love that. So that's that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And thank you guys so much for watching this review. I hope it was helpful or, you know, entertaining in some way. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye bye. I don't know what that was.